Hello and good evening. Welcome back to BBC News with me. My name is Athar, Sutadian, bringing news from around the world. Today's top story is about how social media impacts our teenagers' mental health. Here are the details. As the advancement of technology increases, so does the intake of social media, where people can be at home and socialize without having to go out. This is specifically impactful as social media is a big part of the modern day, including many teenagers' lives. A 2018 Pew Research Center survey of nearly 750 13 to 17-year-olds found that 45% are online almost constantly and 97% use various social media applications. But what impact does social media have on teenagers? Research from the Education Policy Institute and the Prince's Trust said well-being and self-esteem were similar in all children of primary school age. The research found that both boys and girls' well-beings are affected at the age of 13, with the majority of the girls' mental health dropping even more than boys. According to the research, the number of young people with probable mental illnesses has risen to 1 in 6 in 2017, having lower self-esteem at age 13, unhappy with their personal appearance, and comparing themselves to their peers, causing depression and unhealthy competition, with cause mostly due to social media exposure at such a young age. The frequent use and exposure of social media does damage the mental health of teenage lives, causing harm indirectly through cyberbullying, sleep loss, distraction, bringing in unrealistic views on other people's lives, and peer pressuring, causing anxiety, depression, insecurity, and in some extreme cases, suicide. A 2019 study of more than 6,500 12 to 15-year-olds in the US found that those who spent more than 3 hours a day using social media might be at heightened risk for mental health problems. One of the downsides of social media platforms is that they give individuals the opportunity to start or spread harmful rumors and use abusive words that can leave people with long-lasting emotional scars. What can we do to prevent it? Well, prevention is the key here, and luckily there are some steps you can take to encourage responsible use of social media and limit some of its negative effects. Consider these tips. Set reasonable limits, monitor your teens' accounts, explain to them the dangers of social media, and encourage face-to-face contact with their friends. Set a time limit of 30 minutes to 1 hour on social media per day, and take immediate action if there are signs of cyberbullying, harassment, and subtle negative impacts, such as lower levels of self-esteem, insecurity, and is experiencing signs of anxiety or depression. Talk to your child's healthcare provider. It's time to take action against the dangers of social media. Developing news will be updated shortly, and now for the weather forecast today in Upper Michigan. On Monday, Upper Michigan will have a heavy chance of rain and thunderstorms. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all said to be having the same, with a high chance of rain and thunderstorms, with an average of 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Best to bring an umbrella or a raincoat wherever you travel. On Friday, it will have a cooler temperature compared to the rest of the week, with around 60 Fahrenheit. No need for umbrellas or raincoats for the next few days, as Saturday will be quite a breezy and chilly morning and slowly turning milder and milder in the evening, ranging from around 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And at the end of the week, Sunday will be a pleasant day with the sun shining over and clouds passing by, with the temperatures around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is all for this week's weather forecast. Stay tuned for any unexpected updates that might happen. That is all for today. This is Athar, BBC News.